So Singaporean comedian, she's currently a US citizen. She was in a comedy club in the New York City and was making a joke about Malaysia and the plane who disappeared, MH370. So actually in that joke, she was not making fun of the people who died in the plane. She was making fun of the fact that Malaysian plane got lost and disappeared. So somebody posted her this joke online, and when people from Malaysian side saw it, I heard that it was first shared by some politician. They were not happy with the comments because in that joke she actually said "fuck you Malaysians," "fuck you asshole," something like that. And then when the family who has members who was in the MH370 plane, when they heard this joke, they got very hurt by the joke. They felt it's a very cruel thing to make fun of this tragedy, and they couldn't accept it, and then it became this whole thing became viral. So many people were asking this comedian to issue an official apology to these family members. So Malaysians, there were many who went online. I wouldn't say all of Malaysians, but there was a portion of very vocal people. They went online and harassed her. They have said many things, including things like your face look like this, like very derogatory things they said to her. Your face look like a dog, or something like your family should die in a plane, things like that. So the Singapore government actually issued an official apology to Malaysia and said that this woman's view has nothing to do with Singapore. She is no longer a Singaporean. And then the comedian, she refused to apologize because she said she wasn't making fun of the dead people who were in the plane. And she said that it was a joke, and she would not apologize. Yeah.
You speak too much. You are not able to observe things. She was quite shameless, very humiliating and very insensitive towards Malaysian people. She was demonstrating her brazen shamelessness. Very ugly woman, very third-rate kind of woman. Just to create some sensations, to be in news, or earn money by rubbing salt in people's wound. She was showing that she was a completely worthless woman, very ugly. There was nothing graceful or beautiful about her. Very unconscious. She was not telling any jokes. She was intentionally humiliating the people. Fuck you, you asshole Malaysians. She knew that they cannot harm her. She is safe, so that's why she was trying to be very brave. So she knew she is protected, otherwise This is not joke. When someone is falling on banana peel and you are making joke, that shows that you are a human being of the lowest kind. But this is not even people falling on a banana peel. People had died, and you are earning your bread on their blood. If she could have found other things, there are thousands of other things to make joke. So this was very intentional. If Malaysian people were hurt, that is very natural. They are not enlightened, they are not free from their fixation, they are not out of their conditioning that they will just not get affected by it. They are still programmed in that way. And she is also programmed. She is unconscious and they are also unconscious. But if you have to choose, then this woman is a criminal. You cannot make jokes on people's graveyard and people's death. And the way she was speaking, it was very clear that very intentionally she is hurting people. She was very aggressive. There was no heart in her. It's all left brain. She is a left brain monster. And the Malaysian minister, if they have apologized, they have done the right thing. And this woman has not apologized. That shows that she's very egoistic and a person of very low consciousness. There are many Pakistani and Indian Muslim comedians who live in America, or even there are many who lives in India. They do such kind of thing. But when you cannot earn your bread using people's death, where people have died in a very painful way, like in India, there were more than 50 Hindus who were burnt alive in the train by Muslim criminals, gangsters. They put kerosene oil inside the train and then locked the train from outside. And the whole one or two bogies were just charred. And one Muslim comedian, he was making joke of it, that this is a film directed by Amit Shah and Modi. And I thought so. When I saw it on the television, I thought this is Burning Train. This Burning Train was a movie in India. So only a complete idiot can do such thing. These idiots, they understand only when it is their family is involved. That's why Osho has also said that do unto others as you would like others to do unto you. If you have understood this much, you have understood the whole religion. If the same thing is done to you, if your own family had died in such circumstances, then you could not have made joke about it. When it is none of your concern, when your people have not died in that, when your community has not died, then you can show that you are very detached. But if the same detachment is there when your own family is involved, when your own community is involved, when your own religion is involved, then you can say that you are a neutral person. But the kind of Zingo nationalism she was showing, this woman, that is Zingoistic nationalism. These things create bitter taste. These things create conflict and wars between countries. So she was triggering something. It's not that she was just joking. It can spoil the relationship between two countries. It can be just a beginning of something very bad. And these irresponsible people, if you don't know what can be the consequences of your action, and you should be silent. But just to earn money, you are doing anything. You are worse than prostitute. She is just selling her body. It is a very difficult thing to sell your body. But you are selling your mind. You are a mental prostitute. There are thousands of other things about which she could have made joke. And this is the lowest kind of humor. People who are most unconscious, they laugh only when there is tragedy for other people. People who are little awake, they will laugh on themselves, their own mistakes. That means you are becoming awake. And those who are sages, they can laugh without any reason, without any cause. For them, the whole existence is a joke. This is a big cosmic joke. But even they will not make fun of others people's tragedy. They will not laugh at others people suffering. So you have a very bad judgment about people. You cannot see things as it is. She was a very ugly woman, very like a kind of bitch. So if they were trolling her, it's good. She deserved it. And she was not like female. She was very manly kind of. When you go to America, because it's a very aggressive country, they are like teenagers. They have developed, but they have not got wisdom. Wisdom is not that easy. Wisdom happens when you have all-round development. Only when you have a lopsided development just based on your left brain, then you cannot be a wise person. You have not understood the depth, the deeper laws of existence. You don't know what empathy is. So the whole America, it's a very manly country. There is lack of femininity, or even their females are very manly. I don't know much about Singapore. Maybe they are also like that. Whatever they have developed, maybe it's all copy of America, imitation of America. So, but these kind of development may not last for very long. I don't know much about, but I have heard and I have seen and I have heard from you also that it's the man who developed this country. He was quite honest, but it is a small country, so it's easy to develop. And there may be many other reasons. Other country may be having their stake, so they may have helped it to grow, but it may not last for very long. And if these kind of things are promoted by Singapore, then their growth, their development will go down. So these kind of things should not be appreciated. How you could find that there is any beauty in this woman? She was just ugly woman. Third rate.
Not from this video, but another video during an interview, she does not look the same.
You are just having your illusion. One video is enough to understand these kind of people, but you can send me that also.
Okay.
People have other aspects also, but that is one of her aspects that is very clear, that she is very cruel kind of person. She is not fit to be a mother. No compassion, no love, no empathy, not even sympathy. What to talk about empathy? So these kind of people, they are very appreciated, because all around people are unconscious and they are helping you to become more unconscious. They are helping you to fall down. And that is what these days everyone wants, to fall down. Because when you fall down, you become like an animal. Then you have no responsibility. If you are a human being, then you have a responsibility. If you want freedom, then you have to behave in a responsible way. Otherwise, your freedom will be taken away. That's why it is said, eternal vigilance is the price of liberty. Where there is a lack of vision, people perish. So, if you want to be free, you have to remain awake, you have to remain responsible. If you are not responsible, you cannot remain free. So this woman is stupid. She knows not what will be the consequences of her stupid jokes. That is what Jesus said on cross, that Father, forgive them, because they know not what they are doing. They knew what they were doing, but they were so unconscious, so you cannot say they knew what they were doing. When you are unconscious, when you are in inner darkness, when there is no light inside you, so how you will know what you are doing? It's the most stupid thing to make jokes, and through your joke make other people suffer, or through your joke humiliate others. All unconscious people will do that kind of thing. A person who is little awake will never do such thing. But there will be idiots who will appreciate, who will clap. Because when you are making jokes which has no intelligence in it, then all unintelligent people will like such kind of things. Dirty jokes are very much appreciated these days. And if you see this comedy show, most of the thing, it's nothing to laugh about. Huh?
Yes, Swami.